So you're purchasing a new build home, you're excited about it, but it's going to take 6-8 months before they're finished, and you can't lock in your interest rate yet? You're worried about it. What can you do to mitigate that risk? That's what we're going to talk about in this video. Hey, Joe Phillips here with Focus Real Estate and Central Park Scoop, and I'm here today with Peyton Fullerton, one of our go-to lenders from Fairway Mortgage. And we are here today to talk about long-term interest rate locks. So what I kind of talked about in the intro, maybe you're a buyer, you've been trying to find a home, there's virtually no homes for sale in the resale market, and when there are, there's bidding wars, it's really tough. A lot of our buyers have shifted their focus and gone to build a new build home where they don't have to be in those bidding wars. One of the potential downsides there is you might have to wait 6, 8, 9, 10 months for your new home to be built. And while that's being built, the expectations in the world are that interest rates are supposed to rise. I always kind of say disclosure, like we don't really know which way they're going to go. I've been wrong before. The general expectation is they're going to rise. So you're buying the home now, but you can't lock your rate till later most of the time. That's something we want to mitigate. So Peyton has a loan program with a long-term interest rate lock that a lot of our customers have been interested in. So Peyton, how does this work? How can they lock up an interest rate for, say, 9 months?
Sure. So it's called our extended rate lock product, and it is only available on new construction. It's a neat product because it requires a deposit. The deposit is 0.5% of the loan amount, but it's refunded in full at closing. So there's no extra cost to do it. And this allows you the opportunity to lock for up to 9 months when normally an interest rate lock would be limited to, like, let's say 60 days. And so you're covered whether rates, if rates go up, you're covered because you're locking in a worst case scenario rate. And of course we are, like you said, in a rising interest rate environment. And so this is really a big deal right now. The neat thing about the product though is that it does also have a float down option. So once you're within 30 days of closing, you have a one-time option to float the rate down, and that's at no cost to you. So you're covered whether rates go up or down, and really there's no extra cost since the deposit's refundable, just like earnest money. And so it's a no-brainer, especially in the market we're in.
I think it makes a ton of sense, especially for people where shift in the rates might make a huge difference in what they're paying each month and their ability to qualify.
Yes.
We have some people that I'm a little nervous sometimes because here on day one you qualify just fine, but what if the rates move by a half or 3/4? We're definitely in a period we were talking about before we went on camera where rates have really jumped recently. And if something like that happens mid-construction period, it could hurt a lot of buyers. So definitely talk to Peyton about your specific situation. A lot of the builders have their own lenders. Sometimes they might not offer long-term interest rate locks. Even if you're not concerned about the long-term interest rate lock, just get 2 opinions. You can look at their lender, but also look at an outside lender. Get 2 quotes on the same day, compare them apples to apples, see what makes sense. But highly recommend looking at long-term interest rate locks, especially in 2022. So thanks for your time. Appreciate you sharing this with us.
Sure. Thank you.